Hi, guys. Welcome to Mixed Emotions Second Thoughts, the podcast where we dive deep into the experiences that shape us, the relationships that define us, and the lessons that stay with us. I'm Miss CCJ.
And I'm JP, and together we're here to explore the stories, the struggles, and the triumphs that comes with love, life, and everything in between.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
All
I'm
right.
excited about this episode. Are you?
Yeah, because it's like a topic that we talk about all the time, and I say this thing that I don't believe in. So today we're talking about Cliché Me Not, the lies we love to tell in love. And so, like, what that means is, so I know everybody has heard this. I want you to be happy without me. I think it's a lie. Like, you do not believe that. Stop lying to you and that person. Like, I just don't believe. I don't believe that. I don't want you to be happy without me. Like, and wait,
Okay.
because I saw your. Like, she was
Because
ready.
I was ready. I had something. Okay, go ahead.
No, listen. So what I mean is, and when I say that, I mean I don't want my person, the person that is for me, the person that God says is my husband, to be out here in these streets right now, happy without me. Like, I want you to be okay, but feel like something is missing. Like, I want you to be like, my life is good, but it could be better because I'm missing something. And you are. You're missing me.
Yeah.
So I don't want you to be too happy without me. I want you to be good, though. I want you to still have experiences and, create your own world, but know that I'm missing, so not too happy.
No, and that's literally what I was about to say. I was like, I think that is different because it's like if it's someone that I was with, things just didn't work out. I wasn't their I wasn't their person, or they
Yeah.
weren't mine. Yes, I do truly want you to be happy. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Without me, whatever, But, and even with my person though, she says no, she doesn't want that. I don't think it really makes me a difference because I just feel like there's levels of happiness, right?
Okay.
So what he thought was happiness. He didn't even know what we have existed. Like,
Right.
you know what
I
I'm
got
saying?
you.
So I think about it in that sense, right?
That's a good way to look at it.
Yeah, like past, you be like, oh, I was in love. And they be like, no, that was high school love. Until you get with the
Yeah,
next person,
yeah.
you be like, no, this different. Oh, I thought I was in love. Or, I had no idea
Yeah.
that this existed. So I'm personally okay with you being happy without me until you get me. Because again, what we create
Yeah.
and what we have is going to be something unimaginable. It's going to be one of those like, dang, I thought life was good, or dang, I thought I was happy, but that I ain't know. Like,
I can have this. And
that
I
I can
think that's
have
cute.
this.
I
So
think that's cute.
That's my take on it. But
That's cute. And it and for a moment I was having second thoughts, like, yeah, it makes sense. Hear me out.
Okay.
It definitely makes sense that you don't know what you have never had. You
Yeah, you can't miss what you never had.
I get that. But no, nigga, miss me. Nigga, miss me right now. Like, I want you to be good and feel like this is the life, but I want you to be like, but there's something in me
missing. No, it's something
that
that's not
says
right.
it could be better. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, that so kind of ties into settling almost, right?
Yeah.
Like it kind of ties into settling almost. Like, I mean, it's not bad. We cool. It's good. But I just feel like there's something more. Like, I could be happier. I could be this. And the truth is you can't be, you know?
Truth is, because you haven't found me.
You okay? You ain't, well, you've been found. So it's a little different.
I've been found.
You've been found.
Checkmate. But, no, but I get that. And and the more you talk, the more I literally feel like I'm having second thoughts, like, well, okay, but maybe. But no, they're still at my core, like, bro, you're missing me.
Yeah.
You have not had what you could have. But when you talk about settling, that brings up a whole lot of other things for
It does.
me, because of, I feel like, people around me have settled.
Oh,
and
badly.
so that's a different situation, a different conversation. But I don't care, bro. You don't need, like, I would not want to be with a person right now. Like, and I've said this, that if my man is not my man, then I could only imagine what God has for me.
Yeah.
And I've said that before.
You have,
Even
yeah.
in previous episodes, I've said that. Like, if he's not my husband, then God dang it, the man God has for me is incredible, because this man is incredible. So if there's another level out there, then woo, I want it.
Yeah.
But the level I'm at right now, baby, I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
it's
kind of
different.
like those accolades where people are like, oh, when I get here, how they be like, why do you want more? You've reached this, because I just feel like it's more.
Yeah,
Like it's
yeah,
something
you
else.
can't
I
be
have to
happy.
keep going.
So I think that that's actually a whole different layer to it. Like I don't want you to be with me, and then you feel like, what if there's something better out there? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then now you 1 foot in, 1 foot out,
and
that's a whole different.
Be happy, feel like you good, and then
worry.
get me and be like, whoa, hold on, happy. Like you know what I mean. So that's how I look at it in that sense. But I don't. I get what you're saying 100%.
I got an ex used to tell me that all the time, like, baby, I just want you to be happy without me, you know. And we like was together in college, separated, got back together, tried a bunch of times, it never worked. And so he would always tell me, like, I know that you're the love of my life, but if I just want you to be happy without me. I told him, I said, nigga, I don't want you to be happy without me. Like, bro, if you really, so I think my thing is, I feel like if you really feel like I'm your person, then come get me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
y'all, we just want to be fought for.
That's
like,
it.
I kind of recently just fully acknowledged that. You know what I mean? And not to say that we need to be walking around saying we gonna leave or threatening and be on some BS.
Yeah.
Not to say do that, ladies. Don't do that, because you're gonna get that one that's gonna be like, all right, sis. But ultimately,
deuces.
All right, sis. You said what you said. I'm gone. But fellas, ultimately, we want to be fought for. Like, don't let me go that easy. It's that easy for you to let me go?
Come get me.
Like, what are you?
Come
that's
get
it?
me.
Like, you ain't gonna no rebuttal? No
fight?
No fight at all.
You
just okay.
Surrender?
Like, all right. Like, you know, and that's also a catch-22, because sometimes a man knows that they can't give you what you need right now, or know that they're not in a space for that. So in their mind, they're trying to save you. They're trying to protect you. And I've dealt with that for a long time.
Had a conversation with a guy who said to me that when we dated, he did not feel like, he felt like I had it all together and he wasn't there yet. And because he wasn't there yet, he didn't know how to fight for me. He didn't know what to do with me, because he felt like I had been at a place where he wasn't. And I'm like, sir, I'm not there. I haven't arrived. Like, no, like, you know, fight for me. Like, I'm interested in you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that make me so mad.
I'm here.
I like you. How dare you?
So bro, that's it. Like, how dare you give up on me before you even started?
Because you feel like I'm way up here. Let me say this.
And I'm not.
First of all, I appreciate it. I love that you think so high of me. You know, I swear to God, I do. But under all this, I don't even think it's a lot. But under all of this, I'm just as messy and broken and still trying to figure it out as the next person.
Yes.
I said it before and I'll say it again. I'm independent. I'm the way that I am. I hustle the way that I do because I have to. You know what I'm saying? Our responsibilities are different. Our paths in life are different. So yeah, it looks different. Yeah, it looks together. But hell, I know I was gonna pay my rent last week. That's not true. But I'm just saying. And ultimately,
because she has a job.
I do. Thank you, Jesus. I'm very grateful. Amen. Won't he do it? But I know what it looks like,
Won't he
right?
do it?
And something.
I hate you, dog.
It's Juneteenth too. Today we're recording.
It
won't be Juneteenth when you see this, but today it is. So I felt the empowerment. Amen. So.
Won't he do it? Bro, I'm done. I'm sorry. It was just she was serious. I'm done.
It came so natural too. You know how you
Won't he do it? Hey, glory. When I go to church Sunday, I'm gonna make sure I say, "Won't he do it?" I'm done for real. Okay, I'm done.
Pineapples.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, go.
All right. Doesn't it expose who? It does expose them, but not. Okay, let me say this.
That's a good way to look at it.
That's a great way to look at it. His question was like, doesn't that expose the guy? If he feel like you on your stuff and he just kind of bows out gracefully. Yes and no.
Yeah.
Because with all of this supposed togetherness, she's done helping, but I don't mind helping and building and where can we go from here. She's over it, but you come with something, we can build on it. Give me a seed, I'm gonna give you a garden. Like, so don't just run and just feel like you can't compete, because I don't need you in these areas of my life. I need you over here emotionally when I am ready to crash and burn, when I am tired. I need you to be there for me.
But that means you haven't seen me. That's what
part
that
too.
means. That means you
That's
haven't
real.
taken the time to see me for real and get to know me for real, because that means it has to just be surface.
It has to be surface.
It's only surface if you like, oh, she got everything together. We've not kind of had a deep dive into who I am or what I've experienced or what I need, or that means it's been surface.
Yeah.
And so my surface, God dang it, my surface was too much for you.
Woo!
Woo!
The exposure is real.
It exposed the fact that we haven't gone deep enough for you to know more about
you
me.
You haven't taken a chance.
You haven't taken.
See where I
had
need
the conversation.
And that's the.
It's surface.
I just want to talk about that. And dating, me personally, I feel like dating sucks. You know what I mean? It just sucks.
I'm having a good time.
Know? You are. Amen. You're in a whole relationship. Yeah. That's different. But saying,
he dates me. So let's be clear that we're still dating.
So,
okay, go ahead.
Yes, 1,000%. But I mean, just dating, trying to find your mate. I'm not speaking of we're in a relationship and he's still dating and courting me. That's completely different. I'm saying single, dating, trying to find your person, right?
Baby, I got you.
It sucks, in my opinion. To me, I know that's something that we have to do, and she's about to be so mad at me, but I'm going to say it anyway. Yesterday, I was really thinking long and hard about this. I'm like, I'm over this shit. I'm kind of over it. I am. And that's just, and it sucks.
Wait, what are we over?
Dating. God gonna have to, I'm over dating. Like, God just gonna have to be like, sis, this him. Like, you know, because I'm over
but
it.
But there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm so over it, and it sucks.
But you need that point. So, no, I'm not going to be mad at her. That's the point where, let me tell you why.
Riddle me this.
Well, riddle me this, Batman. Well, let's talk about it, Robin.
I'm shocked.
No, but seriously, I'm okay with that, because I think that's a point you got to hit.
Okay.
I think in your singleness, there has to be a point where you like, okay, I'm done. I've had enough. And then that allows you to start doing some of that introspective work to say, okay, wait a minute. Why am I done? What am I attracting? Why am I attracting this?
Clearly
what am I consistently getting?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? What have I said to myself that I've broken to allow this stuff to keep coming in? You know what I'm saying? I said I wasn't going to do this, and I let him get a pass. I said I wasn't going to do this, I let him get a pass. So you need to hit the point of, all right, I'm done. When I hit the I'm done point, I just fell in love with Jasmine. And when I fell in love with Jasmine, I was open to falling in love with someone else, because I had already loved me enough to be like, no. And when I started falling in love with Jasmine, and I said I was done, because I hit that point where it was like, I'm going to be out here doing me, that was the reality. I ain't about to be serious with nobody. I'm just going to be out here chilling and take care of myself. Right. And I hit that for like 3 years. And then
I don't even want to do that though. That's what I'm saying.
But what happened was I became more open and honest about what I wanted. The thing is, as women, we keep bending and we keep giving. And I said I wasn't doing this, but he asked me, so I did it. I said I wasn't gonna keep showing up this way, but he asked me and I showed up. And we keep bending and breaking. It hit a point where I literally, a friend of mine today was like, whatever happened to so and so? I was talking to her earlier, and I said, she was like, oh no, I remember. He didn't do what he said he was gonna do, and you cut him off. Because I got to the point where I was done. And so when I was done, when I started kind of being out there a little bit and being open, the moment you showed me who you were, I believed you enough to not do it. So you needed to hit, I'm done. I'm kind of over this.
So I think my level of done is because I was in that. Entertaining people, a date here, a date there. I was already doing it. I don't want to do that no more either. So that's what I mean when I say I'm done.
Is, in that dating here, dating there, dating here, dating there, were you still bending? Were you still going outside of the things that C said she wasn't?
No, I was doing stuff that I was never doing before in a lot of areas. Did you know how quick I would cut
I'm gonna look at the camera. I ain't gonna look at
you. Because what do you mean? In what way? Like
I'm gonna look at this camera because
it's only one particular situation. I might be talking about
that. Wasn't
I'm not talking about that one though.
It was more.
I'm referring to the okay, I want on a date with this person today, this person next week. I'm specifically, not a specific situation.
But my question to you is, how you were while you were dating him and trying to get to know people.
And pause too. Let me be clear. I want to say this too. Like, what's your definition of dating? You know what I'm saying? And I say that because going on a date sporadically here or there is not necessarily dating a person, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
No, make it make sense.
So to say, oh, I'm dating someone, that means it's one person I'm giving the majority of my time. We're not together. We're figuring it out.
See, my definition would be different.
And that's why I said, wait, let me clear this up. Because I don't want to be just, if I went on a date with you one time and we ain't talk, I don't consider that dating you. We went on a date. So
Yes.
yeah, but
So it is dating. It's just that it's not extensive.
Because if I'm dating, that ing means continuously.
Yeah.
That means I am dating Michael, and I go and I date and I go out on dates with Charles, and I go out on dates with Eugene, and I go out.
If only you.
If only you knew, baby. So, but that's what that means. It means that I'm open to dating other people.
Okay.
When I am in a relationship, a monogamous relationship, I'm committed to this one person.
Yeah.
But dating is true. The problem is we don't date.
Yeah.
The problem is I start to date, but I like him more, so I'm gonna cut all y'all off and only be with him. And we haven't established that we're in a relationship. And so
And that's why I feel like it's levels to that. That's why I said your relationship versus dating. Like, you know what I mean? So that's why, yeah.
But even still, I liked you more than the rest of the people I was seeing. So now I
make
only
more
seeing
time for you. I do,
but I'm
yeah.
only seeing you. But we've never established what this is. So now I'm hurt because you still seeing Lisa and Tiffany and Tracy and all of them, and I thought we were together, but we've never. Because I cut everybody off for you.
Oh yeah, I don't feel like that. I wasn't doing
It's a communication thing.
Yeah, it's definitely a communication thing. It's always a communication thing.
But
But ultimately, my point was just even I don't want to do any more meaningless dates. I don't want to just. I mean, we
but
are.
how are you
human
gonna find your person?
That's
why
why I just said I'm over it. Did you just hear me say God gonna have to sit? Hey, Sierra, he the one. I just said that's the point. I think she missed what I meant when I said I was done. Like I don't want these random and we ain't talked in weeks. I'm telling you, I'm done. I'm not about to just keep checking in. I don't want it anymore. I want someone, you gonna pursue me, either we really trying or we not. That's where I'm at. I don't want the random meaningless dates or, you know what I'm saying? Quit coming through my phone weeks later. Like, why you running from me? Nigga, you ain't came through my, like, can we go eat today? I'm not doing it no more. I don't want, I'm done.
Okay.
Everybody hear me? I don't want to no more. That's just the bottom line. Nothing at this point. Nothing. That's why I said God gonna have to be like, Sierra, this the one.
Nothing. What are you doing?
Working on me like I always do. But now it's just more extensive. My focuses are different. It's just like if it comes, great. If it doesn't, oh well. At one point, I was intentionally making an effort to put in time to try to go to different. But I'm over it. I'm over it. That's just the bottom line. It's just like it is what it is for me now. It sucks. And I actually don't like that I'm here. But I am, because I know what I want ultimately. But you kind of have to think, like, you say you want these things, but you're not putting in the work for it. So it's like I feel like I'm kind of being contradictory here, right? Because if I want this, y'all know what the hell I mean.
No, because last time we didn't correct you, and you said, why y'all didn't correct me?
No, I'm cool. Y'all know what I mean, right? Thank you. Bottom line is I was actively trying. You know what I'm saying? I tried. I mean, let me log into a Dodie lap. I never remember I did that stupid shit. Whatever. Yes. I tried. I was like, y'all signed up for some dating apps. Like I was trying.
To me, like, girl, like, no, I'm all right, bro.
Like,
I ain't able to do that.
I'm pineapples. I'm over it. Like I was trying. Right. So that's what I meant. I was actively trying.
I don't think there's anything wrong with dating apps.
Me either, y'all. I'm just talking smack. I don't. It didn't work out for me. But
I know somebody who's still in a situation from the dating app.
I've known some dope people who have some solid relationships from dating apps. So no, it's no shade to the dating apps. Y'all do what y'all gotta do. Maybe I ain't try the right ones. Y'all know some good ones. Let me know. But it didn't work out for me. I ain't like it.
So when you not done anymore, can we?
When you not done anymore?
When you not done anymore, we should do a speed dating, a mixed emotion, second thoughts.
We can still do. I hope we can host it. I don't have to be a part of it.
No, I said what I said.
Girl,
when you're not done anymore.
Y'all should have tried that when I was in it. Nah, it's a wrap.
But let me say.
We can definitely have one, though. A mixed emotion, second thoughts, speed dating. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming.
Okay, listen. Anyways, for real. Listen.
We'll host it. I won't be a part of it.
Fellas,
I won't.
You better show up ready.
No,
but seriously, I think this is what you need, because this is when they show up. They show up when you be like, I'm good. I'm not looking for it. I'm not searching for it. And that's when God can say, okay, good. You were in my way the whole time. Now you're out of my way. I got you.
Yes, I don't disagree with that. I do kind of think that how it happens, but I also know me. When I'm in this stage and when I'm in that tunnel vision, now I'm blocking. I'm gonna block my own blessing, because I'm like, oh no.
Good.
Like, you get what I'm saying? Now I'm be like, no.
Good.
Like, no.
But you need to.
I'm not
You
giving
need
out my
to.
I don't want to talk anymore.
Say you want somebody to fight for you.
I just said.
But that's what
What
But
word
she
did I
also
say?
said it was contradictory. It was
Thank you.
contradictory.
I think I said all of that. Didn't I
getting
make
the
that
shirt.
very clear? I said it.
you
Contradictory.
got to get to the bottom of why you contradicting yourself.
No. She's
I-
contradictory in herself.
Yes. ING. Victorian. Yes, I am. We're going to have our own dictionary by the end of this, too. And I'm all right with that. But
I hate you. I hate you, dog. I really do. But no, I think there's it's deeper. And
yeah, it always is.
It always
but
is.
Surface
But-
level, that's the bottom line. Like, I just like, she going to be so mad at me when I tell her. Because I was thinking
I'm not,
about it
though.
very, very long and hard yesterday. So, like I said, that's where you kind of run into that. For
No.
me,
So,
that's
listen.
my protection and my safety, and it sucks because, like I said, now I'm tunnel vision, now I'm curving, I'm Heisman and going on.
Do that,
You know what I'm
do
saying?
that.
It's a wrap now. So it's
How you
just
gonna do
like like that,
Yeah.
and then like that.
What's
you know,
wrong? Yeah.
yeah, mm-hmm.
No, I'm good. Listen. I'm
Yeah.
not mad.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
Because let me say this. Last episode, one of the things that we talked about was how you don't celebrate you, how you don't do what you need to do for you. And if this is what you need to do for you, then I'm 100% on board with
Yeah.
supporting what you need to do for you.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like as your friend, it makes me excited because I know what's coming behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes
What?
she about to be like, I told y'all you're going to get a sermon every
Come
time.
on with it. Come on, preach.
Because no, honestly though, sometimes all
Preach.
God is waiting for you to do is to get out of his way.
Yeah.
All he's waiting for you to do is to step outside of his way so he could be God in your life.
Yeah.
And so often we try to play God. And we don't even mean to be.
Mm-hmm.
We just know what we want. So we go out there and try to find it and get it and hold on to it. And nope, you're not it. And we have no idea what he has for us. And so I'm excited for you because I feel like this is when it's going to come. And it may not come in the next 6 months. It may not be the next year. But when it comes, I feel like you'll be more open to it because you did the work.
But it's like you say it like I wasn't open before. And I feel like that's where I kind of just be like, I was open to it though.
But
more recently than not. Like, you know what I mean?
But
I was
here's
trying different stuff. I wasn't.
But you also went against something that you said you were not going to do.
I always said I never committed though. And you know that. Did we not have that conversation though? I said I've been thinking about it. When did I ever say I fully committed to this, Jazz? I'm asking you as my true friend. Was that not the conversation?
So to me, that was your out. My out was I want to do this.
I'm thinking about it.
So I want to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm doing it. I haven't done it. I've let this person know this is what my line is. He keeps trying to push me past this line. I'm going to just go ahead. I ain't really fully commit to it. I feel like...
So maybe I didn't have that conversation with you. And so maybe
didn't.
that's the difference. I said, this is something that I've been thinking about. It's thinking. I've always said, I never
but if
fully
you were
committed.
just thinking about it, but you also expressed
I
it
would have
to
did
that,
it.
But you expressed it to that person that
I
this was
don't
a
know
line.
what this looks like. This is what I've been thinking about. I'm still figuring it out, and I'm going through it. Like that was that.
To you, because this is me being me, and you
as
being
you should. Come on with it.
To me, that was you giving yourself an out. I'm thinking about it. I really want to do it. I may or may not do it. I've expressed it to you that I'm thinking about doing this thing. I've expressed to you that I don't want to do this thing, and then you keep pushing me past it, kind of urging me to do the thing that I'm saying I don't want to do. I'm saying I don't want to do this. I'm dating you saying I don't want to do this, and you keep saying you should do it. You should do it.
I'm not taking away from what you're saying,
So what
but
I'm
I
saying
think
is,
I'll own that. I'll say that because again, I wasn't sure about it, and I'm owning that. I've always said, like I said, maybe I didn't express it to you per se, but I know to the other girls, I said I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
It's always been I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? And beginning to date, it was just like, hey, I'll just let you know this is something I've been thinking about. I haven't fully committed. I said that too, and like you said, I could have been giving myself an out so that if I failed, I wouldn't feel bad, and that's cool. Plan for the word. Y'all know my motto.
And that's
my
what you did.
truth.
And so here's the reality.
Yeah, and I'll take that, but it was never.
You were thinking about that for a reason, and it
Yeah.
was something that was really pressing on you because you talked to us about it. You talked to the person about it, and it was pressing on you. And then you did not do it for you. It wasn't about it was about you. And so I feel like now you've hit this I'm done part because I feel like there are some things that you know you need to do for C. And I just want you to do it for C. Like, forget everybody else. And if I said it, I'm standing on it and that's what it is. And I feel like that to me was the turning point of that situation. Like, if you are saying no to this, then stay no. You know what I'm saying? Let your no be
and
a
that's
no.
the thing. I never fully said no or this is that, and I
But
get
it was
that.
a fight because
So
you were like, "Look at this, it's a fight," and he's saying this and he's saying this. Like,
and
no,
it wasn't
bruh.
a bad, and I get it, and I'm not taking away
Respect-
from that.
Respect what I said, and I'm
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah. But I feel like this. We're talking in this circle that people are like, "What are they talking about?" We're not going to talk about. We're not going to say.
No,
what it
I'm
is.
not.
So
But
what I'm going to go back to is cliche me not. But friend, I will end that with this. I think you being done with the whole dating thing right now and just dating C is amazing.
Yeah.
And I fully 1,000,000% support that. Like,
Well,
I'm
thank
not
you.
mad. I'm actually excited for you.
Well, cool.
So
Thank
I
you.
know I talk about my blessing a lot. And I'm going to say he came in unexpectedly because I was like, I'm straight. I wasn't trying to go out and date you or be with you. It was like, let's go to the game. Let's just go hang out and be boys.
And be boys. She said she is such. If I were a boy.
If I were a boy. No, listen. Let's just go out and hang out. I wasn't looking for it.
Yeah.
And when I least expected it, the best thing that ever happened. You're the best thing that ever happened to me happened, but I wasn't looking for it.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's because we're looking.
Yeah, but I ain't going to no games.
Like,
I ain't got none of that.
No, listen, but you know how, like,
No.
you be looking for your keys? Or your phone?
And you be on
I'm looking
it.
at Drake because earlier I came here with my phone in my hand, set it down like, bro, where's my phone? I didn't walk in the room where my phone was 4 times.
Have you ever been on the phone looking for it?
Yes. Absolutely. Where's my phone? I've had my phone in my hand. Like, oh my God, where my phone at? Oh, it's in my hand. So, but I'm saying is sometimes you can look past the thing that you want because, you know what I'm saying, you just overlooked it. Yeah. And I was overlooking something that was right in front of me because I'm like, I'm done. I'm straight. So.
And even in that, and I'm going to say that like you said, and even in that, right? With me saying that, and you know me, but when I do say something and mean it, I do. And that's the thing. I never could. So when I say I didn't commit, I didn't. Because once I commit to something, I'm on it. That's how I operate. So with me saying that, though, and I'm standing on it. I said what I said is public now, right? What I'm nervous about, though, is now missing it. Because now that's how I'm about to be, that I may miss it. You get what I said? But then, however, the catch is what's for me is for me.
What's for you?
So.
Cliche me not. See, that's a cliche that we say.
What's for me is what's for me.
Is for
so
me.
Then, but at the same time, am I blocking my blessings being this way now? Because now I'm saying I'm closed off to it, where before I wasn't. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's like it's a catch-22, and it's exactly what we're talking about.
Trust, in my opinion.
A lack of trust. Amen.
I think
Thank you. I was just about to go there.
Yep, go. No.
Dre said, because he's real low in the background. He said that he
himself
thinks it's a
loud
lack
on this
of trust with
And
God.
yes.
Trust with God, because if you don't believe that the season you're going in is to make you better, but that you might be missing out on something, then it's kind of saying, I don't trust this process. And if this is the process that you know that you need to go through to better you, then this is the absolute right process for you.
I don't think, and that's real. I'm not taking away from that. Like I'm just again, we be real here. We be open. I'm always gonna say this that people don't want to say, right? That's the catch-22, and that be my point. But I told you that's how my brain works. I told y'all that. Like I'm such an optimist, and I look at everything for so many different reasons, seasons, and ways that sometimes it makes it hard for me to make solid decisions. I've owned that. Anybody who knows me, I'll speak to that. So that's my my fight.
Wait.
I literally have it tagged.
Bars.
It literally says trust the process right here.
Bars. No, Drake, say it one more time. Drake, you say it one more time. Just say it one more time, though. So you like
What?
You like choices instead of decisions.
I like choices instead of decisions. I'll take that. I'll own that.
Bars.
But once a decision is made, though, I stick to it. But you know that. Like, so it's kind of like so again, it takes me a little while to make certain decisions. I own that. There's no harm in my game. I'm going to go through with the process. I'm just being truly vulnerable right now and stating to you that my fear on the side of it, I'm gonna block it and I'm gonna push through. I know that I can't have it. I know that.
But hear me say this. This is gonna be a church cliche.
Come on with it.
What God has for you is for you.
Yeah, it's literally
and
what I just
even if
said.
it takes longer for you to get it, it's yours. Like,
Yeah.
and that's one thing I do know. And sometimes we can't get. Dang, I have to, but I'm trying not to.
You always don't stray away from
this is
that.
what I'm
It's
gonna
a
say.
beautiful thing
So
that
I'm
you
gonna
do
say
this.
So there is this story in the Bible where Peter, who was a fisherman, got mad at Jesus, and Peter was like, I'm gonna go out here and go fishing. Right? He went to go fishing. He got mad. They all went on the boat and they went out there to go fishing. And Peter was a fisherman. It's how he made his living. My man couldn't catch fish all night. He out there trying to get these fish, can't catch fish all night. And so Jesus comes and he says, Peter, cast your rod on the other side. And Peter like, I know, like, I'm just human. Like, bro, you don't think I've been over there? I've already went over. I done been around this whole boat trying to get fish. And here you come talk about cast your rod on the other side. And Peter does, and he pulls up plentiful fish, like an abundance of fish. And because the reality is sometimes it's really about God. It wasn't the fish wasn't there. It was that God was holding it back from him during that time frame because it wasn't his just yet. He had to show himself mighty. And sometimes God has to show himself mighty in your life enough to say, hey, I got you. You done now? You're done trying to fish for the men, for your husband? Are you done trying to fish for the growth in your business? Are you done trying to do everything your way? Not do it my way and cast your rod on the other side and then watch what happens. And that's why I'm saying I'm excited for you, because it's not even about you're done. You're literally saying, I'm done. There's a surrender in being done. You lifting your hands and saying, I'm done. You know?
First of all, did y'all peep? She had one hand open, one hand fish.
My man said, I'm done. But sometimes that's all God needs is for you to be done.
Yeah.
He needs you to surrender and allow him to be God. What God has for you is for you. And sometimes what happens is you went left when you should have went right. You went to the right when you should have went straight. Like, you start doing these things your way. And when you say, God, I'm done, I surrender, you can have it. Now he like, woo, I was just waiting on you to do that. Now here he comes. Now here he comes with the house that you want, the job that you wanted, the mate that you wanted, the growth in your business, that contract that you thought that you couldn't get. It's yours. It has your name on it. But the problem was you was trying to do it your way. We try so often to do God's will our way, and it's not supposed to be that way. And so now when you surrender, you say, God, it's yours.
Real.
You can do what you had. Listen, for I know the plans that I have for you, said the Lord. He's already written it. Before I formed you in your mother's womb, I knew you. So he already knows it.
Yeah.
We just keep trying to do it our own way, and then we get mad when it doesn't go the way we want. It's not your way, it's God's way. So surrendering I'm okay with that. I want you to surrender. Because now you're saying, God, I'm open to whatever you got for me. Because what you said was, I'm done. God gonna have to tell me he's the one.
Facts.
But the reality is, you have to be open to hear God say, see, he's the one.
Yeah.
So now in
That's
this
the part I
season
struggle
of
with, because I don't want to hear shit right now. I'm
God,
over it.
she didn't mean she don't want to hear nothing from you. She didn't mean that. And I'm not going to say the word that she said. I'm just going to ask in this moment
that is my man.
that you forgive my friend for that part. But I understand what you're saying, because that's me and God have our real conversations.
That's my nigga.
That's my man's 100 grands. Like, that's how I feel about the Lord. But there still is some honor that is due.
Yeah.
And so in honoring him, we got to be a little careful sometimes. But he was just waiting on you to surrender to give you what you want. And so now in the season of I surrender and I'm done, as your friend, the only urge I'm going to say is, okay, friend, since you're done, as your friend, I'm going to fast with you and believe God for what you're asking for.
I'm so ready to do that.
And because you're done, I'm going to support you in being able to hear God better. How can I help you to hear when God is speaking and not man? And I'm sorry we went there, but I had to.
Stop
because
apologizing.
This is my real, because you be getting on my nerves about something.
She hate when I say you always. It wasn't a bad thing though. I think that's what mixed emotions, second thoughts is all about. We said that when we introduced it. It's all of that.
At my core, I am who I am.
And
I'm
that's
a church
yes.
girl. So I'm gonna always.
So let me apologize to you if I offend you when I said that. I didn't mean it in a bad way, friend. I promise you. I love it. It always makes sense. It always comes full circle. So preach every time. I feel like it's part of who we are in our episodes. It just goes together. So I never meant it in a negative way. So I apologize if you took it that way. But yes,
But
Preach.
like I said, as your friend, I got you. If this is the journey you're on, as your friend, I'm on this journey with you.
Period.
She said she done. Let's fast. She said she want to hear more from God. Let's figure out how we could do that. So let's start working on your ear to hear. So when he shows up, when the right one comes, when that man is like, it's me, Mario, you like, oh, here I go.
Not Mario.
You know how the Nintendo open up. It's me, Mario. But for real. So I'm proud of you.
Okay, guys, back to cliches.
Okay,
Cliches. So I don't think that that's a cliche, though. For us to say, you know, what's for us is for us. I do believe that, like, wholeheartedly. Like, you know what I mean? I do feel like we make some left and right circle around, reverse and turns, and when we shouldn't. But ultimately, it's like the destination doesn't change, but the route does. Mm-hmm. And it might be construction. Bars. You heard that? You know? Bars, okay? Might be some potholes, some construction. Yeah. You know, might have to go around this city because that one ain't no good. But the destination is ultimately
and your
the
destination
same.
has not changed.
I don't think that it has.
That husband is coming. That house with that big old island is coming with the backyard.
You know
what I'm saying? It's coming. It's on the way. Amen.
All right.
So, okay, listen. So we do have a list of cliches that
common
we
ones.
say. Common cliches or the lies we love to tell in love. And so we're going to say some. We're going to maybe touch on a few, but we don't got enough time. Yeah. So we want you in the comments to tell us, you know, is it a yes? Is it a no? Do you believe in it? Do you not believe in it? So, where's my list? My list says, if you love something, let it go. Do you believe you should let love go? And if it's yours, it'll come back.
Here we go. Yes and no. I'm going to say yes and no.
Okay.
My mom is a great example of the yes. Mm-hmm. My mom is a great example of the yes. I maybe should have asked her this first, so don't be mad. My bad. But, you know, her and my stepdad have been together for 25 plus years. I don't know the correct number. I was a kid, okay? Long story short, they got married, and they were at a point, they were about to divorce. Like, literally separated out the house, separated in court, like in actual court, you know, about to, you know, divorce or whatever. Left the court day like, yeah, pineapples, we changed our mind. Like, and now they're in the best part of their marriage that they've ever been in.
That's dope.
So it was, and it was like a good 2 years. Like, it was literally a full separation. You know what I mean? He was in another relationship. She was doing her own thing, and then literally came back full circle. And now they're in the best place that they have ever been. So my mom is 100% complete example of that. I think right?
There's an anomaly to everything.
And I like that. It's an anomaly to everything. So in that sense, yes. Then part of me is like, no, we about to figure this out. I love you, so we gonna ride through it. Let's get through the storm. Let's help each other get where we need to be. And then
I think the catch-22 of that is we say, fight for me, and then we say, if you love something, let it go and it'll come back. Do I want you to fight and hold on to me? Or do I want you to let me go and then come back?
Yeah.
So you answer that in the comments.
No, answer that, please. What you think?
Which one?
So like you know, if you love something, let it go. So we're talking about a person, or we're talking about just receiving the love. Because I think people focus on the person so much, but that person isn't giving them the love that they need. So should we be focusing more on, I'm not going to force this, I'm going to let this relationship go because love is going to find me regardless if it's this person or anybody?
Great question.
I just think it went over my head though. I'm honest, it was a lot, and I'm like, okay,
it was the seriousness.
At first I got it, but then you went to because love is gonna find me. So I think you're saying, is it I'm letting love go and love will come back to me, or I'm letting the person go and the person will come back to me?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
That's a great question, to be honest.
I think we not because we going over because you asked the question.
Nah, bingo, we got more time.
Lies. But seriously, I think that when people say that, they're referring to the person very often.
Specifically.
But I do think if you let love go, love will come back. Now that I believe.
Yeah.
I believe and it may come back in a new form of a person.
Yeah.
It can come back in a new form of a thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to love this so much. Oh my God, they made a new one. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want a Tamagotchi. If somebody wants to buy me a Gigapet, please do. But I loved my Gigapet.
I had so many of those things.
Listen,
oh my God.
buy me a Gigapet. But
do they still make them?
Yes.
Oh.
But
I'm
I think it's most people think about the person. You love someone, let them go, and they come back and they're yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, don't fight for me. Don't let me go. Like, hold me. Don't. Because and
that's what I just.
Right, and the reality is, now you put me in a position to find something different or better or new experiences,
and I don't even want it no more.
That I never got with you. And now you like, I want that old thing back, bro. I'm not her.
Yeah.
Because if you love something, let it go, and then when you come back, I've changed.
Yeah, you gotta learn me all over again.
The old me, and you don't know the new me.
You don't know her. That's one. So comment.
Alicia
what you
Keys
think?
said, "You don't know my name.
Okay.
You don't know me. Okay, next one.
Next one, number 2. Don't forget, comment, guys. We really want to know. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm okay with being friends if that's what you need. Is that? I think we be trying to be so selfless in situations. Like, if you just want to be friends, we can be friends. I'm okay with that, bro. If you love me, you love me. If you want to be with me, you want to be with me. You know what I'm saying? Why are you settling for a friendship? Dang, I'm mad because last week Sierra talking about we're not ugly, and that's the problem. You don't feel him, but she hit us with the like. You may not like them, but they like you. In that way, and so they settled for friendship. Dang, bro.
Sorry.
Next one.
And guys, truly, I really meant no disrespect or no big head, none of that. I'm not that person at all. Sometimes it's just simple to say
Girl,
what the hell it is. You know,
girl, you look good.
A period. I know, but I just, I'm not her. I'm not that shallow of a person.
Definitely not that person.
I'm not.
Yeah,
and I was like, oh my God, that sounds so bad when we listen back to it. But
he gonna hit us with the 5. No, bro, you ain't at some of our time. 7. All right, so no, let's go through some more for real.
Second one.
These are relationship closure myths or cliches. I just want to know why. Why you need to know why? Like we're trying to end this relationship. My closure cliche is I just want to know why. I need to know what happened.
Cause sometimes we do. I'm sorry. I don't think that's a cliche. I think that's true.
I get answers. Why?
Because
you failed that test in the 3rd grade. You didn't know the right answer. Could you not move to the 4th grade because you didn't know the answer?
Sometimes.
But then, could I not move on in my relationship life or dating life
if I don't know what I did wrong?
So
like, how do you learn? How do you grow from something in your mind?
Wait.
Go ahead. What's your question?
You said sometimes I can't move on to the next one because I don't know what I did wrong.
To the next level, more so just like your thinking and dating and just your concept of dating. Like, if I don't know what happened here, how do I know if I'm not going to repeat the same mistake?
Exactly.
Or, deal with the same.
But maybe what she needs is different than what I needed.
So the reality is get to know what your new partner needs. Forget what I did before. What do you need from me?
Yeah.
How can I love you? Like, what's your love language?
Yeah.
What do you like? Because if I'm sitting up here trying to love you the way I didn't love the person before you, that's not fair to you.
Yeah.
Bars.
So in bars. Bars.
You a hater.
So I do totally get what Dre is saying, and I totally get what you're saying as well. But in certain things, that goes back to the closure. Sometimes in the moment it may not matter or whatever, but when you circle back, sometimes you're gonna be like, well, dang, what was this? What was that? That has to do with learning yourself and things of that. I think things are going perfectly
set somebody
great.
else free. I think it'll set the other person free you, but I'm not trying to love you the way I didn't love the other person.
Hell no.
I can't go to the next level. No, bro.
I gotta see what you like. You're a different person. That's the thing about dating.
All right, look,
taking the time to get to know a person.
We can't stay on these.
All right, come on, hurry up. We got 3. Was this number 3?
Okay.
Is it?
Yep.
Okay.
We need to work on ourselves separately first. We say that kind of ties into the other one. Love is enough.
It's not enough.
Love is enough. You know what? Love is enough.
It's not enough.
Bro, I can't pay not man bill with love. I cannot call Detroit Water and Sewage Department and say, hey, I want to pay my water on love.
I love you, DTE.
I love you, DTE.
I
like,
love
no.
you, water and sewage.
Hey, grocery store. I love these apples. I'm saving all my love
We've
for
been
you.
loving each other for 20 years. I know that's worth something.
Baby, let me say this. Let me say this. Love is not enough.
It's not.
Love is dope. Love is the foundation.
It is.
Love is a core, but you need more than love. And I tell, listen, I believe you need love and like and some more stuff.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I believe that you can fall in and
out of love.
And
Absolutely.
so I need to like you when I ain't in love with you. And I need to love you when I don't like you. So you need both of those things and more. But next, tell me what you think in the comments.
Yes.
Um,
Oh, she giggling. She's giggling.
okay, these are things that people say.
What?
You deserve better than me.
Sometimes you do.
I do.
So,
And I do.
sometimes you do. But is that a cop out or is that really a true feeling?
Well, why do you feel like why do you feel like you're not enough for me?
Yeah, why you feel like you're not enough?
But it's okay. I don't care because you didn't care. You don't care to you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To fight, to push, to press.
Yeah.
So if you feel like you're not enough for me, I agree. I concur. I concur.
But that boils down to not knowing somebody, because what I need from you could be completely different, and I can love you and appreciate you.
you surface loved me.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do one more.
Okay. We'll do one more, and then we gotta do. We're gonna do a joke of the day.
You got it. I'm just not good at relationships.
I think that's a cop out.
A major cop out.
That's a cop out. Yeah.
I ain't good at relationships.
How do you know? You ever been in one? Did you ever really try?
Listen.
Did you like? Yeah.
We all not good at something at the beginning.
Facts.
Here's me. Okay. I believe you. Like,
Thanks for letting me
the
know.
heads up. Like, I
Saved
think
me.
we be trying to fight and press and pull from people
Yeah.
who don't deserve it. Somebody told me last week when I said we be trying to make seasonal people lifetimers. She was like, "Baby, when you said that, I was like, ooh, yes,
What she's like?
ooh." What's the song? Gold all in my chain.
Woo!
Don't believe me, just watch.
Woo!
Don't believe me, just watch. Nigga, don't believe me, just watch.
All right,
Okay,
guys,
done.
though, for real, what are some other cliches or, the lies that we tell ourselves in love? Please comment below. Join the conversation, y'all. Do not be shy. We really do go through and read all of the comments, good, bad, or indifferent. Y'all keep all that negative stuff to yourselves. These are our opinions, our views. They're free. They don't cost you anything. Okay?
Wait, speaking of free, today is Juneteenth.
Oh,
And
free my people.
so guess what else is free? Since we free, it's also free for you to subscribe.
It is.
It don't cost you nothing, baby.
Okay.
It's free.
Don't forget, watching the episodes is not enough, guys. I done had so many people like, I subscribe, open their phone, they did not. It's a big difference. You have to literally click subscribe and then put on a notification so you can know when we drop some new
what
stuff.
I hear, they say you gotta like, subscribe, and hit the notifications.
Facts.
Boom.
And follow us on all social media. TikTok.
Yes, TikTok.
Instagram.
Go on TikTok. It's fun over there.
Yeah, it's different.
It's different. Hit different. Hit different.
Hey.
Hit different.
Uh-huh.
Hit different.
And do-
okay.
What joke did we do last week? Did we do the whale joke?
You did
last
the
week?
cat joke. I mean the egg joke.
I did. Oh, we gotta do the whale joke then.
Do the whale joke.
Y'all, this one came from my son. He just as corny as we are.
Bruh. Okay, it's a good one. I'm gonna sit back. Go ahead.
Okay. Dre got an answer. You got it. Okay. Why did the man fall into the wishing well? Because he couldn't see that well. Shout out to my 7-year-old. I know, right?
Because you couldn't see that well. That was
Because he
good.
couldn't see that well.
All right, guys. So we are going to end this episode. Oh boy,
With
this
the
is a good
rules.
one.
We got to give them the rules.
Here's
Absolutely.
the rules.
Number 1.
I had to look at her with the straight face. Y'all know she's about to be herself.
All right.
Be good.
Be good. If you can't be good,
Can't be good. Be careful.
Be careful.
You can't be careful. Take yo.
tell home.
What?
Now, boom.